Lesson 4, column subtraction. So we're going to have a look at subtracting 321 away from 456. So subtraction means taking away. And just as with the column addition, we write the sums out underneath the headings hundreds, tens and units. And just as with the addition, we start with the units first. Six take away 1 is 5. 5 take away 2 is 3. 4 take away 3 is 1. Have a go at these in your workbook, pause the video and then come back and see if you got them right. And there are the answers. What about when the top number is too small? So let's have a look at these. 4 take away 5. Now if I had a bag of sweets, if this was a bag of sweets with 4 in it, would I be able to give 5 to my friends? No, because I only have 4. I cannot take 5 away from 4. So let's see what we have to do in that situation. What I do is I go next door to the tens and I borrow one off them. So if I've borrowed one off them, they won't have 8 anymore, they will have 7. And the 1 I've taken out of there goes in front. So now I have the number 14. 14 take away 5 is 9. Now in here I've got one less now, it's not 8 anymore, it's 7. 7 take away 2 is 5. And then 6 take away 5 is 1. Now just remember, you always take the bottom number away from the top number, never the other way around. You can't swap them around like you can with addition. So let's have a look at the next one. 5 take away 3, well that's fine. 3 take away 5. Well, if I had 3 sweets, I wouldn't be able to give someone 5 sweets because I only have 3. This number's too small. So I go next door and I borrow one off him, so he has one less. The one I've borrowed always goes in front. And now my number is 13. 13 take away 5. So you can do that on your fingers counting backwards, or you can count up from 5 until you get to 13. And I know that the answer to that is 8. And I've got one less in here. 6 take away 5 is 1. Right, so let's have a look at the last one. I've got nothing, take away 1. Nothing is smaller than 1, so I can't take it away. I need to go next door and borrow one off him. And now I've got the 1 I've borrowed always goes in front. 10 take away 1, well that's 9. Now I've got 1 take away 5, so I'm going to have to borrow again. So go next door, borrow one off him, he's got one less. The 1 I've borrowed always goes in front, and now I've got 11. 11 take away 5 is 6. And then there's nothing here, so 3 take away nothing is 3. Have a go at these in your workbook, pause the video and have a go. And remember, if the top number is smaller, you are going to have to borrow. Okay, let's see if you got them right. So, first one. 4 take away 5. 4 is smaller, so borrow 1 from next door. There's none left. 14 take away 5 is 9. Nothing take away 2, can't do that. Go and borrow from next door. He gets one less. The one I've borrowed always goes in front. 10 take away 2 is 8. And 4 take away 3 is 1. 189. Let's try this one. No, this one should say, sorry, 621 there. So, 1 take away 3, can't do it. Borrow 1. 11 take away 3 is 8. 1 take away 5, can't do it. Borrow 1. 1 goes in front. 11 take away 5 is 6. And 5 take away 5 is nothing. We don't need to write that in. Last one. Six take away 7, can't do it. Borrow 1. 16 take away 7 is 9. 1 take away 3, can't do it. Borrow 1. 11 take away 3 is 8. And 3 take away nothing is 3. What about when there is a 0 in the number? So have a look at these. 4 take away 5, I can't do it. I go next door to borrow 1, but there's nothing there because it's a 0. So what I have to do is borrow from this column and then I can move it into here. Right, so now I can borrow from here. 10 take away 1 is 9. And we can do the sum as normal. So 14 take away 5 is 9. 9 take away 2 is 7. And 4 take away 3 is 1. Let's do that again. So have a look. Can't do 1 take away 3 because 1 is smaller than 3. Can't borrow from the 0 because there's nothing there. So go to the next column, borrow 1 out of there and put it next door, just like normal. It's not helped here, but now I can go and borrow from here because there's 10. And that becomes 9, and the 1 goes in front. 11 take away 3 is 8. 9 take away 5 is 4. 7 take away 5 is 2. And let's have one last look at that. So I've got 6 take away 7. It's smaller than 7, so I can't do it. So I need to go next door and borrow, but there's nothing there. So go next door. Oh, there's nothing there either. So go here and borrow 1. So he ends up with 1 less. I can only move it to next door. So still not helping me. So I'm going to borrow 1 off there, which gives me 9, and move it. The 1 goes in front. And now I've got something to borrow from. So I can borrow from here and put it there. 16 take away 7 is 9. 9 take away 3 is 6. 9 take away 3 is 6. 6 take away nothing is 6. And if you'll notice, the 0 always becomes a 9 and you borrow from in front of the number that's before the 0. The 0 always becomes a 9. The 0 always becomes a 9. Have a go at the ones in your book and then restart the video to see if you got them right. Okay, let's see how you got on. So, 1 take away 5, can't do it. Borrow from here, put it in here, that becomes a 9, and the 1 goes in front. 11 take away 5 is 6, 9 take away 9 is nothing, 2 take away 2 is nothing. So that is just 6, we don't really need to write the zeros in. Let's try the next one. 4 take away 3, well I can do that, that's 1. Nothing take away 5, I can't do that. 10 take away 5 is 5. 3 take away 2 is 1. And the last one, nothing take away 4, I can't do that. Nothing to borrow from, nothing to borrow from. Borrow from here, put it in here. Borrow from here, put it in here. Borrow from here, and finally it's helped me there. 10 take away 4 is 6. 9 take away 1 is 8. 9 take away 2 is 7. 7 take away nothing is 7. These take quite a bit of practice if you're not used to doing them. So go to your workbook and try the sums that you've got there. You've got a few subtraction and a few addition sums. Have a little go at all the skills you've learned in this lesson on the squared paper in your workbook. And that's the end of the lesson.